Yo, we back with another one, man. You already know what it is, man. Who am I with T. Murray, man? And tonight I got a special guest in here with me today, man. Like we always do on the platform, man. We always let the guests introduce themselves to the folks, let them know who they are, man. So go ahead and do that. Let them folks know who you are, brother.
Hey, man. It's Darrko, man. DarrkoFilmz, man. Originally from Tampa, Florida, man. Coming out of Tallahassee, back in the city, man. We doing it for the peoples, man. We doing it for the folks. That's what I'm doing it for. You know, 850 born, 850 bred till I die. So, you know, back in the city, back in the old 813, man, trying to politic with some of these local artists, man, and try to put my little footstep, my little footprint on the little map here in Florida. You feel me?
For sure, man. So go ahead. You kind of already gave them folks a little insight of where you from, man.
Right.
All the way, you know, take us back to the beginning, man. Where you from? You know, the early years, man. Before we start doing these motion feature films.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, originally born in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? My OG. She was blessed to move up to the capital, you know, a few years back, and was able to attend the HBCU up there we all love, you know, FAMU, and, you know, we had some relatives up there that, you know, had some pretty nice jobs up there, you know, head coach jobs and so forth and so on. But, you know, fast forward a couple of years, you know, did my thing right there in the city, good and bad, you feel me? And, you know, Tallahassee is one of those spots, man, where, you know, you meet different people. It's a melting pot. I like to call it a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to meet somebody from somewhere, anywhere, you know, Alaska, Nevada, you know what I'm saying, Texas. You're going to meet somebody from everywhere. And that experience with those different people, that's going to teach you how to be a better person. So that's kind of what I took from Tallahassee and applied that to, you know, my own personal life.
For sure,
you know what I'm saying?
sure.
So, you know, as far as the visual works go, I've been doing my visual thing for probably, I want to say about 6 or 7 years now, bro. 6 or 7 years now.
What got you in that lane? You feel me? In that field?
Wow. It's a crazy question. I was working at this job and I got into this freakish accident, and it was immobile for a few months, and my significant other at the time, her birthday was coming up, and I wasn't able to, you know, get up and do anything for her physically. So I grabbed an iPad and I got creative and made a little video for her real quick. You know what I'm saying? And it had a real good, you know, reaction to it. So, you know, did the whole social media thing, put it up there, and, you know, boom, kind of took off from there. So 1 + 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah.
There it is. You know, invested in myself quite a lot. And just learned it from the muscle, man. You know what I'm saying? Finding people in the lane, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be a millionaire, you got to put yourself in the room with millionaires.
For sure.
You feel me? So I found my craft. I found a passion. I found something that I don't mind waking up and doing every day. You know what I'm saying? And I could sit in front of this computer for hours and hours and hours and do something that's gonna make me feel fulfilled in life. So I don't mind doing it. It brings me joy. So me doing this is easy work. And once I found out it was easy work for me, to the moon. To the moon, baby.
Swear.
So, you know, we just trying to go up, you know what I'm saying? We relocated, you know what I'm saying? COVID had backed us up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I finally relocated back to the city. Tallahassee is a melting pot, but it's just not it's not a big city. You know what I'm saying? Like a Tampa or Orlando or Miami, you know what I'm saying? Duval. You know what I'm saying? And just that and alone, you know, I needed to spread my wings.
That's real. That's real. You say that, but just, I mean, like how I feel right now, you know what I'm saying? Just being back in the city right now, you feel me? Like, especially right now where the city at right now, because unless you've been under a rock, you already know the 813, man, really cranking right now, you feel me?
I mean, I've been here for a short time. I've been here about two years, 2.5 years. And the little time that I've been here, the motion in the city has taken flight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got cats like LA to Gold. You got cats like Jit Swift. You got cats like Guala. You got cats like nigga on the camera. You feel me? You got cats like people off the camera. Stay tuned.
Yeah, straight up.
Hold on. But you know, you got people like I said, Jit Swift. You got people like Guala. You got people like you got Shot by Prime that's coming out of the Tampa area. I mean, you got Jimbo that's coming from across the bridge. Yeah. I mean, of course, you know about Rod, and it's so much talent. K. Roof.
Shout out K. Roof.
Oh man, listen, bro, it's so much talent in the city. The city just, I just think it's a lot of artists. Yeah, man, it's a lot of artists here. It's a lot of people here, and it's always been artists here, from Tom G to Kaya to Tampa Tony. You know what I'm saying? It's always been artists here. It's always the city always been on fire.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I have worked with a few artists, you know what I'm saying, and I have seen the city just each quarter go up and up. You know, each quarter you're hearing about another 4 or 5 new artists. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I've definitely seen the city on the rise.
Now, with that being said, we're going to kind of segue into something that we kind of talked about already behind the camera, you feel me?
Right.
With that being said, you know what I'm saying, with Tampa right now being a real melting pot, and it's bubbling right now.
Right.
We got all these artists coming out of here, and you know, with that, you know what I'm saying, they need certain things, like they need studios, they need producers, you feel me?
Right.
They need visuals, they need content. And you somebody who you provide that platform and you provide that service.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about how like a lot of people ain't really using that resource. You feel me?
Right.
Tell me about the frustration that we talked about with, you know what I'm saying, with these dope artists that we hearing and seeing every day, but they not utilizing the content.
Well, I mean, I'll say it like this.
Utilizing the people who can provide that content.
I'll say it like this, man, and coming from the background that I've come from, and just like I said, being in the room with those people, your artists, y'all have to understand, a video for your song is like, I can use any fucking analogy. It's like a shoe to a sock. It's like your ass to some drawers. Like, it's gotta be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be there. Because, I could listen to your song over and over and over again. But at some point in time, I'm gonna wanna see that. You know, there are people, believe it or not, there are people out there who don't have phones. You know what I'm saying? Who can't get to a Spotify or can't get to a, you know what I'm saying, a Tidal or something like that. Who can only get to a YouTube. Yeah. Why you think NBA YoungBoy, how many views he at? 95 billion or something like that.
Shit like that.
I mean, what? People ain't just, you ain't listening to the song 95 billion times. You watching that video 95 billion times.
Yeah.
So that video, that visual effect, whether it's a photo, whether it's an album cover, whether it's a cover for your Instagram art, whether it's a moving cover for your Facebook profile, your visual is just important as you taking your ass to the studio and getting that song mixed and mastered. For sure. You could record a hot song, but if you ain't got it mixed and mastered, you just got a ragged ass hot song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that visual, man, y'all gotta understand it's so important. Even a photo shoot, it's algorithm. You know what I'm saying? And I understand algorithm. Being in the field that I am, I understand algorithm. I call it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You want to get popping on Instagram? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Post 3 times a day. That's all it is. You just getting the algorithm. You getting yourself out to the algorithm. You letting the algorithm know, hey, I'm here and I'm popping. Okay. That's what a video does for you. That's what a picture does for you. That's what an Instagram post does for you. That's what an Instagram reel does for you. Okay. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to tap in. Like, find you a videographer. Find you a man with a phone. Find you somebody that's going to take a picture, snap a picture, record a video. It's all about content, man. What you think TikTok is? Vine, DC Young Fly. Yeah. One of the most successful people to ever come. Vine was 6 seconds. 6 seconds, bruh. Yeah. Yeah. Vine was 6 seconds of content. You mean to tell me a man got famous off of 6 seconds of content? What's the African dude on TikTok right now? Man, y'all know, this motherfucker makes $750,000 per video. And you can upload on TikTok as much as you want.
You telling them folks something now.
Content, man. That's all it's about.
And that's why we interview certain type of people on Who Am I with T Murray. You feel me? It ain't just about, it's about the artist, you feel me? But we want to give you the resources, you feel me? I mean, the people who gonna make your shit go to a whole nother level, you feel me? And they telling you what you got to do.
It's all about a team, man. I mean, I don't know, I haven't experienced one successful artist who hasn't had a solid team behind him. And trust me, a videographer was somewhere on that team.
For sure.
Somewhere on that team. He might get the notoriety. He might not get the tags. He might not get the popularity on Instagram. But guess what? Somebody that recording it. Anybody, you can name anybody.
Somebody got to tell the story.
Somebody got to tell the story. Rick Ross had Dre Films.
Yep.
Most niggas don't even know who Dre Films is.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? But go back to all Rick Ross early videos. He did everything for us. You feel me? Hype Williams, do your research if y'all don't know who Hype Williams is. Hype Williams did everybody videos.
Even with Gucci done with shout out Dirty, like even though a lot of people, even though a lot of young niggas coming to, the new generation coming to Dirty Glove Bastard been around
for a while.
Forever.
For a while.
Forever.
For a while. I'm gonna tell you one of the
Hood Affairs and
I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest videographers niggas never knew and got popping and became a rapper. French Montana.
Yep.
French Montana was the nigga who did Hood Fights.
What was his name of the DVD?
Hood Fights. It was like Hood Fights or Bum Fights, some shit like that. But that was French Montana. That man made millions off them videos. And then became a rapper. You feel me? Video is so important. It's I'm telling you, man.
It gotta be, the history gotta be documented. You feel me?
Somebody, like you say, somebody gotta tell the story. Somebody gotta tell the story. So yeah, man. And I as a videographer, I understand everybody ain't got a bag. You feel me?
Let's get into that, because I'm gonna segue that into something that came from season 1.
Right.
With my boy Cole Milk. You feel me? Shout out to Cole Milk. Now, one thing my boy Cole Milk always say, he preached this shit, and like he done got flack for this shit too. Me and him both. He always say, you got to have a budget.
You got to have a budget, man.
But you was about to say some shit pertaining to that.
Okay, so most niggas, pause. I'm not gonna say that. Most artists, you could be male, female, white, black, green, blue, purple. It don't matter.
Yeah.
A budget is just that. You feel me? Understand this. A camera, a good camera is gonna cost minimum $800. Lights, $200-$300. I gotta pay for this. You feel me? Then I gotta get somewhere and use somebody's power. I ain't got no generator, because you ain't gonna pay for it.
Say that now. Say that now.
You want smoking, I gotta go buy a smoke machine. You want dancers, I don't know strippers. I mean, I know a few, but they gonna charge you. I'm not finna pay that, because if I'm gonna pay that, then that means the cost of your video tends to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now, I ain't gonna turn down no bag. You got $50, bring it to me. You gonna get a $50 video, but I'm gonna get that money. You feel me? Now, if you want a high quality 4K video with drone footage, and you want to go to this location, and then you want to pack up and call your homeboys, and then they got to meet us over here with the cars, and then you got to, that's time. That's time. You got to pay me for that.
Say that, man.
You got to pay me for that. You feel me? Because that's time. I'm taking time out of my day to perfect and help your craft. I'm taking time, energy, time away from my family or whatever I'm doing in front of this computer to help you and assist you with your craft. Yes, you are paying me, but you pay McDonald's to eat hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go to McDonald's and say, give me a free burger.
Mm-hmm.
So don't come to me saying, oh, bruh, I got $50 for a video and I want to be standing on the Empire State Building rapping upside down. Nah, man. Nah, we not going to do that. That's not how that works. So just like you go to the studio, you don't go to the studio and tell the engineer, hey, man, I know you charge $40 an hour, but I got $3. Let me get in that booth for 3 days. It don't work like that. Same thing, man. Same thing.
And now with that being said, because that had to be said now. That had to be said. Now, we always run into them ones, you know what I'm saying? Because we are of the culture, you feel me?
Right.
And we know everybody ain't got a bag.
Everybody ain't got a bag.
But if you ain't got a bag, can we, I think we could both agree, because we trying to teach these folks something in these interviews and shit. We could definitely agree that if you ain't got the bag, at least when it come to effort, all out maximum effort and just being there and showing up,
I tell you
that shit got to be 1,000%.
I tell you what, here I'm gonna give y'all away to fuck with your videographer. If you ain't got a bag, pay attention. Check this out. If you ain't got a bag and your videographer fire, number one, stop flexing with all that money in these videos if you can't get your videographer $500-600. Put your videographer on a stipend every month. You give your videographer $500 every 30 days and watch him act up. Every 30 days and watch him cut up. Every time you say a word, your videographer will be right there with his camera. Every time you make a step, he gonna be right there with your camera, with his camera. Why? Because he know that 500 coming. Number one, it's about consistency. That's number one. You gotta have something.
I mean, if a nigga see you hungry for real and you consistent, bro, a nigga,
it's gonna fuck with you.
A nigga make that sacrifice.
It's gonna fuck with you. Now check this out. If you hot, if you got motion in your city and you pumping up, and you tell your videographer, yo, I ain't got a bag right now, but you see what's going on. Fuck with me and I get you on the back end. It ain't necessarily got to be a bag every time. You see that new camera that just came out, go get it. You see that new lens that's popping, you see your videographer, man, talking about, oh, bro, if I had this lens.
Oh, yeah, you hear that down.
Go get it.
Hey, how much that shit cost,
bro? How much
bro?
it, bro?
Damn, that bitch a rat.
That bitch a rat. Go get
hey,
it.
Boy, I got 400. Or even in that, I got 400 on it.
Put some
I got 400
on it.
on
That's how
it.
you lock your videographer in. You keep him up with you keep your videographer locked in with the updated equipment. Nigga, that's gonna make your shit look good.
We just gave y'all too much free game, right? We gave you the whole game right now.
That's how you lock a videographer in, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Andrew Flipper. I don't know if y'all know who Andrew Flipper is. Y'all know this man has shot videos for Yo Gotti, Gucci Man. Y'all know this man. Y'all know this man is still charging $400 for 3 videos.
Wow. Yeah, we had to let it get quiet. Yeah, why? And then I'm saying, look, because I know a nigga, I can't remember his name right now, but shout out to him. He just came across my path not too long ago. He been running around doing three for 350.
Now guess what? That's
he glass.
Now that's a good
and he's shooting with a red camera.
Now check this out. Now see, I'm gonna tell you how he fucking up the game.
And my boy said, shout out my nigga C-Plane Entertainment who do this shit professionally.
Fucking up the game because you shooting $300 videos with a $40,000 camera. I listen, bro. Listen. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'm not no. And see, that's fucking up the game. Cause nigga, I got a $12.
And let me tell you what's funny about that. I compared one of his videos to a dude. You know, I'm looking at the catalog once he came across my shit. I went and watched the videos. And then I compared one video I did. Right. Just one. 1080p.
Right.
I should look done exactly the same.
I'm finna give y'all some more.
As far as quality, like I ain't lose no like.
Oh no, you're not.
I ain't lose no quality, and the transitions and everything else was better because we knew what we was doing. Shout out Junior
Gang.
You feel me? His interview definitely coming in a minute.
Definitely gang. But yeah, man.
And it look. You got somebody shooting with a red camera and somebody shooting with a 1080p,
and it looked the same. You know why? Shit, it's a lot of niggas gonna be mad at me for this.
And I even had somebody come up to me and was like, bro, when it first dropped, like, who shot your video? Boy, that boy 4K. What kind of camera you use? I said, nah, that's 1080p.
It's a lot of niggas gonna be mad at me. Since y'all wanna fuck up the game, there's a lot of niggas gonna be mad at me. Guess what? YouTube won't let you upload videos in 4K.
Junior been saying that shit forever.
You niggas is around here paying $200-300 extra for 4K. It uploads on YouTube in 1080.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all marinate on that one for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all marinate on that one for a minute, man. So, you know.
And think about and then when you talk about up and coming artists, your average audience is only watching your video on the phone or a 32-inch flat screen TV. They ain't even really watching your shit. Look, because I got a 4K TV and I'm watching my 1080p video that Junior shot, and that bitch look 4K is than a bitch.
Right. Now, I'm gonna put y'all up on Mo Game. Instagram just got it popping. Reels. 30-second reels, 40-second reels. Y'all know the fucking average attention span of a human being is 30 seconds. So your Instagram platform is perfect. I got a new series we for the Off the Tracks. Fire. Give you a whole minute to do your thing.
Yeah, we finna get in. We was gonna get into that, but since you already done pulled it up, you feel me? Go ahead and let them know about your platform that you got coming out right now.
Find me on IG, man. DarrkoFilmz, 2 Ks. DarrkoFilmz with a Z at the end. We got a new platform, man. It's called Off the Tracks. I know y'all been seeing all these little like one mic performances, and it kind of takes shape from that, but I want y'all to focus on the artist. So that's why I'm coming off the tracks. You feel me? We coming out the studio, man. We coming off the tracks. We don't want nothing that's been already done. We don't want nothing. We want freshness. You know what I'm saying? We want to give the people. We want to give your audience freshness. So we gonna come off the tracks, man. We gonna try to come out once a week, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now. Tap in, because I am not taxing.
You heard that now.
Tap in right now, because I am not
Because we don't want to hear that shit 6 months down the line, 3 months down the line. Oh, damn, niggas ain't letting niggas tap into their platform.
Because I'm going to tell you, listen,
we don't want to hear that shit now.
Listen, man, it's an episode that's going to come down the line.
And I'm and once that episode hit, the price has to go up.
This person was on the first episode, and I'm not going. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But
the price has to go up after that, and bruh still giving you the lane right now to tap in early.
Listen, bro. Just that's all I ask for y'all to do, man, is listen. Y'all fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you. The long way.
Already.
Heavily. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my face to be out there. You know what I'm saying? This is my craft.
One hand wash the other, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? This is my craft. Just like as a musician, as an artist, you want the world to hear your song. You know what I'm saying? You want to be famous. You want to be worldwide. Guess what? I want to be the person that brings that visual to the world.
For sure.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be that guy. I done tried the rap thing. Didn't work. I can't sing. I can't dance.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong
I
with that
can't do
either.
none of that. But I did. This is a field that I wanted to be in, so I found my niche.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And let's talk about that for a minute, you feel me? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to transition, you feel me? And we got a lot of videographers who call themselves videographers and they transitions ain't transitions, but that's another conversation for another day. But we're going to talk about just the transition. Like, you know, you got people, man, I'm still trying to do the same thing, bumping my head against the wall, you feel me?
Listen, be organic in your video. Listen, man, everybody can't do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, then just call yourself a fucking robot. Everybody can't do the same thing. If you want to do the same thing, then no, I don't want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still an 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? Dare to be different.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to be different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? To give y'all a prime example, me and Cub were talking the other day. Thug. Listen, man, free shit. You feel me? But listen, man, that man came into this fucking rap world and made niggas flip.
They whole shit.
You feel me? This nigga, whether or not he was gay or homosexual, that's his business. That's fine with me. But listen, man, just how he came into this motherfucking shit. That's different.
There's nowhere you walk outside right now where you don't see emulations of Thug.
The influence, whether you see that nigga wear the nigga dress, whether nigga do they hair, whether the nigga talking, whether the nigga rapping.
Rap niggas, how they try to do their ad-libs, how they try to sing, how they
feel me? It's Thug everywhere. You feel me? And that's what different. That's what being different does to rap. That's what being different does to the culture. That's what being different does to the game. Every nigga that has been famous in this rap game, who has made a difference, has changed the culture.
Exactly.
Biggie, Pop, bring it back to the 80s, nigga. I ain't giving y'all one right now, and y'all niggas don't even know it. Kanye changed the game on y'all face.
For sure.
Kanye changed the game.
Still changing the
Still
shit
changing
today.
the game. Y'all might think that nigga crazy. You might think he's sane, insane, whatever. But guess what? He's controlling his narrative. That's what y'all got to do as artists. You got to control your fucking narrative. Control your narrative, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know. People want to. Music is therapeutic, man. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear music. We love music. It's therapeutic.
Yeah. That shit gets you through your day, midday,
right?
Nighttime.
It's therapeutic. So, you know,
put you to sleep.
Whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? It's therapeutic. So yeah, I want to work with artists who gonna change the game. Period.
You hearing that right here first.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do. You could juggle monkeys. But you could juggle monkeys. I don't care. But I need that. Somebody need to see that. Somebody need to see that.
Because it's different when you're hearing it through the grapevine than when you actually see the shit.
Right. It's a nigga down around the corner juggling monkeys. Yeah,
bullshit.
Right.
Bullshit.
Right. Look, I got a video.
Look, yeah, nigga putting out that phone.
This nigga, I got a video. Nigga, you wasn't lying.
That nigga's really juggling monkeys.
So that's what it's about, man. For me, at least, that's my angle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to take from it. Everybody want to be famous, and that's great. That's cool. I want to be the guy behind the camera saying, I did that.
For sure. Nah. This just something I just, you know what I'm saying? Because, well, you know, who am I with T. Murray, man? We just really kick shit and have conversations and
yes,
buy trade resources, trade war stories, shit like that, information. So this is just something I was just thinking about right now as we sitting here chilling. You feel me? Yeah, you can go ahead and pass that over here. What? The cameraman know how to hold the camera and smoke that threat. Yeah. Just to let y'all know what kind of situation this is over here. Yeah, we super cool in the 813 right now at the DarrkoFilmz compound. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Well. Yeah, I'm man. Listen, but this shit been a long time coming too, cause
definitely. And I'm gonna give him the backstory.
Go ahead.
Where we come into play. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? This family right here. You feel me?
100.
This family right here. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's real. You know what I'm saying? We not family by blood. You did. But this shit really family, you feel me? Basically his bloodline and my bloodline.
We have mixed it.
You know what I'm saying? That we clicked up early. You feel me? And it just been that ever since. And like we just been all us been on our own solo journeys or whatever, but we always been keeping up with each other and watching each other. And that's why you say God don't make no mistakes. Cause as soon as everybody seen that everybody was doing something and we all fucking around trying to jump in the same industry. And we all got movement, we all applying pressure where we at and what we doing. We finally brought that bitch together, you feel me? Not just thinking, we weren't even thinking about it, you feel me? Everybody just
it's organic.
You know what I'm saying?
It's time.
But then when we just finally stopped, damn, okay, bro over here doing hey bro, I'm over here doing it.
Right.
Cause we don't, you know what I'm saying? We gonna kick shit and vibe. We gonna do what we do. This shit deeper than rap. This shit deeper than rap. Like this shit don't make our relationship.
Right.
It just happens. After
the camera go off, we still
It just happens. So you feel me? Like we ain't even when we round each other on that type of shit, we not even telling each other at these times like, oh hey. Cause I shoot videos. But we go our separate ways and we watching each other through these, through these platforms and like that. Oh, I didn't know you do that. Oh, damn, boy. Yeah, boy, I do this.
Yeah.
Boy, I seen you over here with these. Hey, boy, I do this. If anybody.
Yeah.
Trading resources, like we say.
Right.
And we just really put that shit all together. And now we got some shit going so gangster right now, man. I'm talking about. Niggas be talking about that motion. I feel everybody. I feel all the young niggas emotion, you feel me, whoop-de-whoop. But one thing about motion, you feel me, that shit like, I said this shit in another episode, that shit like the water, you feel, we Florida boys. Nigga, the high tide could be up and rocking, boom, 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 that's more, and then.
We used to it.
Then that shit could just slide and just be calm for hours and hours and hours and hours. Sometimes you might have certain seasons where it's supposed to be high tide, but because of the season is, it just so fuck that motion, nigga. We apply heavy pressure
all the time.
So one thing about pressure, it only do two things, boy. One thing about pressure, it only do two things. It don't stop.
No, it's not gonna stop.
Pressure don't stop.
Listen, either that bitch
that bitch bust pipes,
leak or bust pipes,
and it make diamonds.
You feel me?
And I ain't trying to ain't no more being humble, boy. We shining over here right now. No jury.
Yeah,
y'all see what's going on with the movement.
Listen, that's one thing. I mean, exactly like you said, cause it's the motion. You know what I'm saying? It's the motion that we create. You know what I'm saying? So this year's a big year. This year's a big year on.
Before you start that, I'm gonna get to this question. We kind of got all good. I'm gonna get to that question. Which was with this videographer shit, man. Cause we got situations where niggas get indicted off videos.
Right.
Niggas do goofy shit. They try to beat up the camera. They try to beat. I give it back to you. They try to beat up the cameraman.
Right. Oh, man. See,
try to flex on the cameraman.
Listen.
We got to address shit like that. You feel? Yeah. Being this my first interview with a videographer. Right. You feel me? We got to address all the shit that goes on with video. We had the situation where, unfortunately, Lucky made it out with his life. You know, Drew filmed it. He got touched up a little bit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got situations like even a couple years ago, you got niggas with, you know, because a lot of niggas like to have guns in the videos. Yeah. Nigga end up shooting a videographer by accident. Shit like that. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of just touch on shit like that, you feel me, as a videographer, like what you fuck with, what you don't fuck with, what you allow, what you don't allow, how you feel about all that kind of shit, and just being, how that affect you with being in this field, you feel me? Because you know how niggas say, you know, right now, you know the whole saying right now, you know, rap the most dangerous job in the world, but sometimes I be looking back like, what about the videographers? Because the videographers is involved in a lot of shit. By default, sometimes.
And originally, the videographer is a freelancer. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So we are hired by contract. We have no affiliation.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Now, if your homeboy done bought you a camera and a computer and got you some programs and now you are learning to shoot videos, but you grew up with this nigga, you in it. You know what I'm saying? You that's just demographically you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're in it. But videographers, we're neutral.
Because we even had a situation, I don't know who the people are, but it's just a story that came across, you know, because I've been watching what's going on in the culture. It was even a situation, I think, not that long ago, where an artist had something going, they couldn't get the artist, they pushed up on the videographer.
I mean...
So it's like niggas holding, in some cases, niggas holding videographers accountable for what? For their ops. You feel me?
I mean, like I say, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a thin line, because I don't think it is, me personally. Again, if that's your homeboy, that's your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank.
Do that become a conflict in interest on the business side? Like,
it
know, because if it just say one of these guys booking, they want to book you, and you do your homework, and
I mean, like I say, it all goes back to, I would assume, your history with said affiliate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because if you from Miami and you book me and I live in Tampa, bro, I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't frown upon what you do. You could be Pablo Escobar. If you want a pound of cocaine in your video, you put a pound of cocaine in your video. Understand, it may be some consequences and repercussions by that pound of cocaine being in your video. But if that's what you, hey, listen, man, my mentor at Luke Skywalker on Instagram, at Luke Skywalker, my homeboy told me, whatever you put in front of that camera is what you get back. Whatever you put on that wax is what them folks listening to. Take that with a grain of salt. So, whatever you put in front of that camera, man, when you hire me and you give me $2,000 and you say, bruh, I want to shoot for the day, I'm locking you in for 24 hours, guess what? I'm finna go buy some batteries for my camera. Because at least 20 of them hours, I'm recording. That's what you paid me for.
Facts.
I'm a contractor. That's what you paid me for. Now, me personally, any artist that I work with, I usually send them the first cut. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. At that, when I send them that first cut, at that point in time, whatever you want to come out, it's coming out. It's coming out. After that, that's it.
And from one content, and that's why I asked you that, because from one content creator to another, you feel me? I done already had situations just with my platform where I personally, if I would have just put it out, they would have never, the person would have never said nothing. They just wanted the interview. I shot the interview. If I would have just dropped it, they would have been like, okay, you dropped it, boom, we did it, that's it. But me personally, I'm hearing shit in the interview where I feel like, nah,
this shit shouldn't be.
I don't think you should say that.
Right. So I mean, that's a judgment call. You know what I'm saying? That's a judgment call.
And that's why I asked, do it affect the business? You feel me? Because you got people who don't give a fuck. They're gonna drop it. Again, but me personally, I don't want to be a part. I don't want to be a part of no nigga indictment, bro.
Again, me.
I don't want to be a part of no. And when I say I don't want to be, you know, this who I'm out with T Murray. I kick shit how I kick shit, but I know Cuz kind of clarified some shit. Hey. When I say what I said, that means black, white, purple, brown, whoever. I don't want to be a part of no bitch indictment. I don't want to be a part of nobody discovery. That's why I don't come to you that kind of way. Because you got platforms who
don't care.
They come like that because that's what they want. Because that's what's getting them the ratings. That's what. I don't want to be a part of your shit, bro. So I don't want you to be in the courtroom.
Talking about
and they pulling you. They watching the whole. They done broke down the whole episode of your shit.
He shot it.
Or your interview you did with me. I don't want to be a part of that, bro.
But see, I think
in no way, shape, form, or fashion.
But I think that's where the business aspect comes in at. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got your shit legalized and you locked in on paper, and you're contracted, hey, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I was paid to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now, morally, that's why I sent an artist the first cut. Because I'm going to put in it what I think looks good. I'm going to put it in there. It looks good to me. It makes the video pop. The colors look good here.
Same way like somebody shooting the movie, like a director shooting the movie.
I'm going to put that in there and I'm going to send you that first cut. And
because ain't no, and that's the thing, like I said, this been a heavy topic. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I'm glad we was able to do this interview today, kind of by accident. But it ain't even accident, just that's how God works. He puts you in the right places at the right time.
Yes, sir.
Because ain't no like Quentin Tarantino ain't getting no Rico.
So I don't know. Fun fact, Django. I don't know how many times y'all seen it. I don't know who's seen it, but I tell you what, the word nigga was said 273 times.
It's a message.
By a white man who wrote and directed this movie. I ain't seen him hung, shot dead from damn tree for saying the word or writing the word. So is it art?
And definitely ain't getting no criminal charges.
You're not getting no criminal charge. And you know what I mean? So is it a form of art? Is it how he really feel about shit? No. It's how we interpret it. It's how we interpret shit. So, yeah, like when it comes to answer your question.
Cause they really let's call it what it is. They really attacking us behind this shit.
They gonna take your lyrics.
Cause let's keep it all the way real. When the shit first started catching heat about the gun shit, that shit semi-made niggas kind of switch up. Niggas start coming with the Nerf guns, water guns. But movies, y'all ain't making niggas, you making a movie about gunplay and niggas not using water guns and you know what I'm saying?
The difference between how they would defend that would be the difference between that.
You gonna say it's art?
No. The difference between that would be it's fictional. It's a made-up character.
But what about the shit that's based off a true story?
Okay, but see, that's already happened. You see what I'm saying? It's not something, and it's not something. It's something. Dahmer. They replaying this man whole.
And look how that shit fucking up people's lives,
victim
lives
up. I ain't even finished watching the shit because I can't.
I couldn't even get through the first. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I tried. I was with my old lady and I said, "Yeah, I can't watch this shit."
Be in his fucking psyche, so I'm good. You feel me? But look at that shit. Look at the impact it had. Like you said, look at the impact it had on the victims, on the pack. Like, come on, man. Is it art? Is it art?
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's something that's already happened. He's been reprimanded. He's been charged. You know, all that shit. They could make a movie about it. They fucking these niggas up for shit that didn't happen and ain't went solved. So yeah, that goes back to say, to answer your original question, if you got a pound of coke in your video and I think it look good, I'm gonna put it in there and I'm gonna send you that first cut. And if you don't say, Darko, take that out.
And when he say pound of coke, you feel me? You know we got props because we are this is professional setup going on.
Oh man,
it's
all kind of websites out there for props these days.
You feel me?
And I think that's also up to the videographer to put the caption in there. You know, if they are props.
But the feds said off the rip 2 years ago that caption don't mean shit. They said that 2 years ago because they busted in it. They was trying to, the lawyer was trying to defend that. Hey, we put the shit up there that this shit. Nah, them crackers like fuck that.
Yeah, but look at what they had though. You ain't put the caption up there and then have a motherfucking gun with an orange tip on it that says it's a toy. You had some shit with the barrel on the bitch this fucking big.
But they got replica shit of that same shit.
Now, when we kick your fucking dough in, and you got the same fucking gun that you had in the video, and it's up under the couch,
right on that. You definitely right on that.
Then you dead to the right.
You definitely right on that.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's
we just gave you the answer right there. Just make sure it's props.
If it's a prop, I mean, let it be a prop. Make it look like it's, you know what I'm saying? It could look authentic. I got homeboys right now in Tallahassee got a motherfucking business dedicated to video props. Nigga got several gold AKs. You ever seen a gold AK? You ever seen a gold AK? You ever seen a gold AK? Me either. But he's got several of them. And they props. You feel me?
Which going into that, segueing into that even more about, cause you know, niggas feel a way about throwing. I ain't throwing no prop money.
Okay, so let's get into it.
Yeah, because you already was thinking. I seen it on your brain.
Because I've had some personal experiences with said situation. Now, again, it goes back to your budget. I've had budgets where they've been $1,200 and that's come from, you know, a wedding. And I've had budgets where Captain paid me $10 5 times. Is whatever you got to do. If that's how you got to get it to me, that's how you got to get it to me. That's cool. I'm willing to accept that as long as your face good. You good with me, I'm good. Okay. So I had a artist come to me. You know, I want to go to the strip club. I can lock the strip club in. I got the dancers. Okay, cool. Locked all of that in. We was a go. Video was a go. 2 weeks for the video. Oh, bruh, in this scene, I want to throw racks. Cool. My shot selection is not going to change. If you want to throw money, throw money. You got money? Nah. But what you going to throw? Well, I suggest there's a website. Oh, man, I ain't finna throw no money. I ain't finna throw no fake money. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, whether y'all niggas know it or not. Whether you niggas, there's a very, 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 very select few rappers, entertainers, nigga, that have cash on hand, on demand to throw. Let me ask you something. What rapper you know finna have 40,000 at a video shoot?
There are some.
Hold up. Hold up.
There are some.
Hold up. But if you got 40 niggas at a video shoot and you know 3 of them, these other 37 niggas you don't know. They prop, they hire, they whatever.
Yeah.
You got dancers.
And that go to my shit. Why throw 40 racks?
What I'm saying, because you want to stunt in your video. Why would you want to lamb in your video?
For real, but
why would you want a Bentley in your video?
How many times you don't watch a fire-ass movie that you love, you watch every day to this day, back to back, to right now, you still watch the bitch, you say all the words to the shit. They doing the same thing. That money, whatever scene you like, they done hit for some money or they doing that shit prop money, bro.
Of course.
And you love it.
Of course.
You love it.
Of course.
Because the way it was shot, the way it looked.
Because of the story.
And that too.
Ain't got shit to do with money.
You love it.
You think that was a real diamond in Blue Street?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And he went to the, you feel me? He went to the low level.
You feel me? No. So, guess what? If you want $20,000 to throw in a video that looks authentic and you don't have $20,000 on hand to throw at a video, there's only one or two things you can do.
Talk to him.
Either take that shot out of your video. Either take that shot out of your video or go find you some fake money. Because I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be one person on God's green earth that's gonna be watching your video and that's gonna pause that bitch and say, that dollar look fake.
Cause how many videos we done watched over the years and we ain't never stopped that bill with to be questioning if the money real or fake or movie.
So if you gonna Aaron Rodgers the goddamn
you create art.
If you gonna Aaron Rodgers the goddamn thing, pump fake the shit out of it. You just can't keep Aaron Rodgers the best pump fake in the game. If that's what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? Go get you some fake jewelry. So what?
We don't win the sun. Hey, look, I almost thought we was finna go out on that, but he brung up another. He brung up.
Because how many of these big time rappers actually going to concerts, doing concerts, and getting their shit snatched? It was popping at one point in time.
God rest PNB Rock.
You feel me?
You know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah. He was man had to change his life. He had done God and all that. So you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, how many of these rappers going to these concerts and getting their shit snatched? Nigga, you talking about spending $20,000 on a chain.
On the regular.
And then you finna go around
and I'm gonna tell niggas, I'm gonna throw something in there right around or right at or right after Classic Weekend. You know what I'm saying? We shout out to Intervision TV. We're gonna give you right the week of Classic Weekend. They finna, along with me, finna give you all the do's and don'ts in Orlando for Classic Weekend.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
You feel me?
But that is episode
y'all buying all this shit like two classic weekends ago.
For real.
2 classic weekends ago, if niggas remember, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas burn their shit down and
I will never spend money.
Got all that shit took for no reason, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's fine. That's fine, because guess what? I need a pair of rims. I need some six lugs, most definitely. So whoever. But yeah, that's the thing.
Saying all that for shit to get real shit. No, it's just like, why do all the unnecessary shit if you ain't got to?
Stunting, man. That's what we do.
You're creating art.
Yeah.
You're creating art. So you can create the story you telling. You can create the situation you telling or the feelings you feeling in your heart that you expressing on the music. When it's coming to building the content, you use just like they do in the movies. That's all we saying.
Why not? Why not? Because guess what? I don't remember seeing one video shot at Snoop Dogg's house or Jamie Foxx's house. Like, they always rent a house.
You gonna rent a house? Yeah.
Like, I've never seen T.I.'s actual car in a video. Like, the closest we done got to an actual artist shit is probably Rick Ross.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just because his shit's so fucking big.
Yeah.
His shit was in Coming to America. That's what they did Coming to America Part 2 at, was his house. So,
a house he owns. He don't even.
Yeah, he don't rent that. Right.
Shit.
He don't even. You know what I'm saying? But that's
It's just it's a money investment.
It's like when you go, if y'all ever, anybody ever watching this and you're an artist, if you are blessed to get signed to a deal, you'll see. Your house ain't your house. I think I watched a Lil Baby interview maybe 2 months ago. Bro just say he just built him a house. After how many years in the game? Bro just built a house. Bro say he been living in hotels for like 2 years, 3 years.
Man, we just getting that set. We just getting per diem paying for all that shit anyway. Right. Niggas know that game.
Right. So I mean,
that shit, we already getting really free room and board anyway, cause that's in the contract.
Yeah, and all this.
Free room board. Right, yeah, we finna live off this shit. We living off the land. We ain't. Shout out to my mama. You feel me? Like that's what my mama doing right now.
Yeah. For sure.
Straight up.
Niggas think, you looking at a facade, bro. You looking at man. This just where I stay for work. This is where I stay at for work. This is where I stay at for work, man. And even Bun B talked about that. He said that shit in the interview. Like, you think that shit nice? You see me eating at these little nice hotels.
That shit free.
And I'm eating at these good restaurants. But really, I want to be home in my bed. I'm not finna put eating some shit out. It might be some simple shit. Bitch, I want to go home and eat some Publix chicken.
Yeah, I'm finna go home and make a brick.
You feel however, you feel me? Whatever it is, like, bro. But you like, but a nigga looking at it on TV on the video, damn, boy, this nigga out in California eating big lobster, man. Bitch, I done ate this shit. Man. 50 times, bitch. I really want to throw this shit up right now.
Cause it is entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm giving them the real, bro. I was on the road for 2 years, starting from COVID. As soon as COVID hit, nigga, I was on the road traveling, bro. Dog, I got to the point when I came home, dog. I'm gonna keep it 100. This year, I probably just and barely ate at a McDonald's, man. Boy, I can't feel comfortable. Bitch, I can't eat nothing, bro. I'm talking restaurants and all, nigga. Red Lobster. I done DoorDash and ate on the road, bitch. I done ate at everything, bro.
Yeah.
I want to hey boy, you cooking something?
You want to eat home?
I want to holler at cuz hit me up and say, boy, my old lady cooking some Sunday. Yeah, we finna pull up. Yeah, I want to eat that. I don't want to eat none of this shit out here, man. You think that shit good? You think that shit look
That's
good?
part 2 though. Part 2 is we'll get into
you know what I'm saying? The first minute. Cause we already at an hour. You feel me? Just
that's and see that's what I'm saying. It's organic, cuz.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing here with T Murray, man. But I appreciate you rolling out the red carpet.
Yes, sir, man. You know the red carpet stay laid out for family.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what it is, man. Just before we go though, let them know where to find you at, where to catch you at, what you got going on, all that shit.
Instagram, man, at DarrkoFilmz, DarrkoFi. Listen to me, FILMZ. Ain't no S. You feel me? DarrkoFilmz, man. Hit me up on there. I usually check my DMs once a day.
You heard it right here on Who Am I with T Murray.
I usually check the motherfuckers once a day, man. But yeah, man, hit me up on the ground, man. I ain't gonna give y'all my Facebook because that's kind of personal. You know what I'm talking about? That's my real name and shit. I don't want to do that. Hey, man, but if y'all looking for me, man, hit me up on the ground, man. Find me through Cuz, man. Who am I? Who am I? T Murray.
You know what I'm saying?
Me, man? Hit me up through Cuz. Cuz know how to find me. Direct link. You might get a little discount. You might get a little.
Hey, you heard it right here first, exclusive.
You might get a little
Straight from the source,
man. You might get
straight from the source.
You know what I'm saying? We in the lab, man. DarrkoFilmz, man. That's what we do. 850 all the way to 813. 813 born, 850 bred. Until I die, I'm gonna be 850 dead.
Already, you already know what it is, man. Who am I with T Murray, man? Let's rock.